Hello, hello, friends. It's Willie. Welcome to my channel, Disney Your Day. If you visited with me before, welcome back. Either way, I'm happy to have you here today. I am doing the first in what may be an occasional series called How I, not How To, because the way I do things regarding diamond painting may be completely different than the way other diamond painters do things. And I'm sure there are better ways of doing this particular task, especially since it's one I don't particularly enjoy. But I wanted to show you what we're talking about when you hear somebody say that they are kidding up. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not going to go through the entire process with you because that would be very long and very tedious, and I'm bound to spill something at some point and don't need to capture every goofy thing I do on camera. So right now I am kitting up something I've had in my stash for a while. This is the inventory sheet that came with the kit. I think this is one of the Gorgeous dolls, I think. I believe I got her from Cool Deals, excuse me, and I can tell that because they have my name printed on the sheet and on the canvas. I think now they're just doing initials on your items, so they must print on demand. But since it's still October, this is this cute little pumpkin girl with a witch hat on and a great big moon in the background. And it's good for drills and chills, and it's good for Diamond Grandma's Fall Y'all. It will not suffice for the what's the witch event that Emeralds and Fairy Lights is doing. Oh my goodness. I can't think of the name of it. But it won't do for that because she's requesting licensed artwork for her event. So that, because it came from Coup Deals, I'm pretty sure it's not licensed. But anyway, I'm going to be working on that next. And by the way, this is a full crystal canvas, so ooh, shiny. So the drills come in these little baggies. And it's difficult to work from these baggies. So I am kitting up. And I'm kitting up in a new toy that just came in the mail yesterday. This is something that Sweet Tea showed on her channel a couple of days ago. And I went to Amazon and ordered it right away. I will put a link to her video and a link to the product information for Amazon in the description box below. It actually comes with 4. This is 2 of the 4 interlocking storage drawers that come with this particular kit, and each one of these drawers holds 140 of these little bottles. So that means 116. No. It's been a long day, folks. It's been a long week. 160 bottles. And this has 29 colors, I think, which is really a lot for a 30 by 40 canvas. But I thought I could kit up in one of these drawers, and I can kit up another couple kits using these. So I wanted to give this a try. This is very inexpensive. I want to say $16 maybe. But you can check out the link and check out Sweet Tea's video. Anyway, this particular kit came with an inventory sheet. It gives you symbol numbers for everything that will be on the canvas. These symbols are going to be, I think, really good to work with. They are, for the most part, alphanumeric. There are 2 symbols because there are 29 colors, and they avoided the ones that can get confusing on a canvas. There is an 8. Let's point to the right thing, Wilma. There's an 8, but there's no B. Those can be easily confused. No, there is a B. What am I talking about? No, there's an 8, but there's no B. Folks, I'm so sorry. There's an 8, but no B. There's no 0. There's no O. There is a Q. Again, those 3 can get confused very easily. So I actually like the quality of this so far because they've avoided making things really confusing. This tells you how many bags of each color you should have. Now, I haven't done a comparison. I don't know if these are DMC colors or not, because these are crystals. Crystals often have, if they have a numbering system, I think it's usually different. And then it tells you how many drills, basically, you need for the canvas. So what I do is I take these symbols, I write them for these round bottles. I have these removable or reusable, repositionable round stickers. I already had these. This actually comes with a sheet of stickers for each drawer. So it comes with 4 of these sticker sheets. I already had sticker sheets open. I was using them for a de-kitting last night. And maybe I'll do a video on that. It's something else I hate, but it's a necessary evil when you diamond paint and you use storage. So I already started. I wrote all of the symbols out on these stickers. I placed some of them on the bottles already, so you didn't have to watch me do all of that. I will do a couple of the bottles just so you can see what I do. Pull a bottle out, put a label on it, voila. Voila! One of the issues that I noticed when I opened this package is some of the lids were not screwed on tight and they were kind of floating around the top. They're all there though, so not a problem. So let me put a few more of these stickers on. So anyway, how are you? Before I ramble on too much, how are you? I've had a week. I am trying very hard to put a video up every day in October. I'm recording this one on Thursday, October 13th. I failed to get a video up yesterday, Wednesday the 12th. It was just a day. I found out late in the evening, Tuesday night, right before I went to bed, that one of my cousins had passed. He was the oldest living member of my generation, of my mom's side of the family, and I'm currently the youngest living member of our generation. There had been another cousin who was older than him, and there had been one who was younger than me, and they had both passed on. And his death shook me a lot more than I thought it would. So I started off with that. And then I didn't eat lunch at work because it was a crazy busy day. And I ended up getting a migraine right before the end of the work day. Yeah, so it was a day. And I came home and I did eat something, and that lessened the symptoms but didn't make them go away completely. So I came home and basically went to bed. So that was my day, and that's why I didn't get a video up. I will try to get 2 up one day soon to kind of make up for lost time. So now I was able to get the first 2 bottles of this done in order. Okay, I found it. Okay. Once I have the bottles labeled. I go through the drills. These are individually packaged and they're individually cut by color number. So you take the number that's on here, and I don't know why they chose to do gold lettering. Actually, it shows up better in the camera than it does for real. This is 413. 413. LZ 413. 413 is number 3. Okay, you can see I already bottled up 1 and 2. There aren't many drills for number 1. For number 2, there were 2 bags, and these are really sizable containers. This was 2 of these little bags, and it held. It's not even, you know, I think it's maybe like a third to a quarter to a third of the way full. So I've got my drills for number 3. I do this differently sometimes, and let me show you both of them. Sometimes I just put the drills in a tray and then just dump the tray into the bottle. This can be problematic because it can lead to spillage, especially on this one because the spout is a little thicker than on a lot of the smaller trays. But I do that sometimes. Now, let's see if I can find the color for number 4. Number 4 is 422. And the way these numbers are laid out, it makes me kind of think that these are DMC numbers, but I have not compared them to actual DMC numbers, so don't quote me. Pardon the crinkly noises while I find them. You're 433. You're close, but no banana. You're 434. I think they mostly put these in, try to put them in order, but they shift around, you know? What are you? I'm looking at the wrong side. You were 741. You're definitely not the right one. You're 640 something. Have mercy. Well, maybe if I look to see how many bags I'm looking for, that would help me. Oh, I'm looking for 5 bags. That helps. Let's see. It's been really rainy here today. How is it where you are? Fortunately, I teleworked today, so I didn't really have to go out in it. And that was a blessing. You know, rather than wasting time looking for that bag, let's see what you are. You are 435. So you are number 7. And again, a way to kind of cross-check that is that there are 2 bags. This says that number 7 has 2 bags. So this is the other way to do it. Before I started recording, I tried to find, I have a small hard plastic funnel. This is one of the collapsible funnels, and they are abundant in the diamond painting community. Some of them have a round funnel, some of them have a square shaped funnel. And, you know, depending on the type of container you're using, either one can be beneficial. I tend to not like this so much because I find it staticky, and I don't happen to have, and I didn't cut that far enough. I don't have any dryer sheets on hand. Dryer sheets are great for static. If you have staticky drills, you can cut a little piece of dryer sheet and put it in your storage with your drills, and that'll help take care of the static. You can wipe your drill trays down with them. Now, you want to be careful when you're using a funnel because, you know, it can be top heavy. Especially these bottles are not really tough plastic. So they're not heavy at all. And, you know, they may break. They're kind of flimsy, so they could topple over and you have a drill spill. Now, let me see if you can see this. There are still drills sticking to the inside of the funnel. So I take my handy dandy little brush, which you can get from a lot of the budget companies for maybe $1 or $2, sometimes less, depending on where you're shopping. And just brush those in there. And you have to watch because sometimes they'll stick to the bottom of the funnel. But here we go. And we have number 7, kitted up. So that's the basic process. It's a process of taking your drills, sorting them out, making sure you have them sorted by color and symbol. Some people take this, cut it, and run it through a Xyron sticker maker. I don't know if you've ever seen those. I'm having a hard time finding them lately. I used to buy them in Michael's or Joann's, and I've been having a hard time finding them actually in the store lately. I've had a number of them over the years because I also do scrapbooking. And I've made all kinds of things with them. It's a thin, well, you can get different sizes of it. I usually use the one that's about this wide. You run it through the sticker maker and it adheres, and then there's a side that you peel off to make it a sticker. Really handy dandy, nifty thing. But some people will do, or they'll use double-sided tape or something to make stickers out of these and put that on the bottle. I'm okay with just doing the the labels. Whatever works for you. And I can see where doing the sticker making would feel like an extra crafty thing that you're doing. So if you like paper crafting in general, that would be a fun thing to add to your routine. I get it. See? I think I actually knocked that over, but it's a little top heavy with the funnel on there. Did I get them all? Sometimes you have stragglers. Oh, and we've got a lot that are sticking to the funnel there. You also want to watch if you have a lot and you start to get a full bottle, then you want to pull the funnel up a little bit to make room in the bottle for what you're pouring out. Okay. There we've got a sparkly. This is going to be a fun one. I have a feeling this will go so quickly that I'll be sad that it's over. And then when you're ready to diamond paint, you basically, you know, put some of the drills back in the tray and work from the tray. Another way you can cut up is by using little plastic baggies. A lot of kits these days are coming with the drills already pre-bagged, and I like working from the baggies. Some people don't. Some people really enjoy the kitting up process and want to do that, and that's cool. What you do, the whole thing about diamond painting is you do you. You do you. You don't even have to keep the diamond painting the way it's printed. You can substitute other types of drills. You can substitute crystal drills for regular drills to create a different effect. You can replace regular drills with ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis. Those drills have a special coating on them that sort of call to mind the northern lights. They have a little bit of extra sparkle, and they make the drills around them sparkle even more. So diamond painting is really a you do you boo kind of craft, which, you know, can make it even more fun. I tend to be fairly mundane when it comes to diamond painting. I have done some substitutions, but not a lot. Some people are so comfortable with the substitutions that they'll even, you know, if there's wording on their canvas. Oh, now here I'm doing yet another way to do the, I forgot all about the funnel, which is sitting right there. You can just put the drills directly into the bottle. Again, when you do this, you risk spillage. And I'm not trying to spill any. I don't think I cut that side well enough. Shame on me. But yeah, you can also pour them directly into the bottle. I don't recommend that because I have been guilty of spillage myself. Of course, now that I'm talking about it, I'm not going to do it. If I were trying to be really careful and get the that I spilled. I really wasn't trying. It just happens. Okay. Okay. So hopefully this gives you an idea of the kitting up process. And again, this is how I kit up. I'm not going to say this is how to kit up. This is definitely one of those your mileage may vary things. If you are new to the craft, I suggest going out and searching for diamond painting kitty up. Kitty up. Oh my gosh. Kitting up videos. There are a lot of them out there. There are a lot of how-tos out there. One of the channels I watch regularly, Joan Diamond Paints, does a lot of kitting up videos. She records her kitting up videos, and she records her unkitting, dekitting, kitting down, whatever you want to call it, videos where once she's done with her diamond painting, she takes the drills that are left over and puts them in storage, so you can watch how she does that as well. And that's another, you know, if you decide that you want to keep a stash of drills, which comes in really handy if you are going to diamond paint a lot, because occasionally you will get a kit that doesn't have enough drills for a certain shape and color. And this has happened to me a number of times where I didn't have enough drills, whether it was the company who produced the kit's fault or whether it's because I spilled a bunch of them and couldn't get them all back into my storage container. And I've done that at least once. No, once that I really remember. And I'm actually hoping that the drills I'm taking home with me this weekend will finish a diamond painting that's been sitting in my bedroom in Pennsylvania for about 2 years now. So it happens. You know, having the stash can help you replace missing drills. Some people don't bother with it. Some people think it's a waste of space and a waste of time to sort them out. Because again, if you do a lot of diamond painting, you will end up with a lot of different DMC colors. And there are a couple of hundred of them, I think. There aren't as many drill DMC numbers. There aren't, I don't think there's more DMC numbers for floss. There's a greater number of floss colors than there are drills. But I'm sure they're working on it. So again, I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to tell you. It would have been very unlike me to actually make notes. If you have any questions about the kitting up process, if you have any suggestions for me of changes that I can make in my kitting up process, because I'm constantly learning. which is one of the things that makes this enjoyable for me, that I don't know everything. There's a lot out there to explore yet, a lot out there to learn, and I'm a real nerd for learning, and I'm happiest when I'm learning something new. So if you've got any tips or tricks that you feel like sharing, I would love to hear them. And I'm sure someone else could benefit from them while they're reading the comments. So please feel free, talk to me, give me some ideas. I'm always looking for something new. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for the first of my How I videos. I have a couple of thoughts for another couple of videos. We'll see when they come to fruition. And I'll try to get another video up for Wednesday before the end of the week. I'm not sure when I'm hitting Pennsylvania tomorrow, so I may not have a UFO Friday. It may turn into a UFO Saturday or even a UFO Sunday. I'm traveling to Pennsylvania for the funeral this weekend, for my cousin's funeral, so I will be up there probably until Sunday night, but I will try to get something up. And I'll be watching your videos if you have a diamond painting channel over the weekend. Please remember, if you have a diamond painting channel and I'm not already watching or commenting on your videos, please tell me about it so that I can subscribe to your channel and support you. And I appreciate any support you're able to give me by doing the YouTube things of liking, commenting, and subscribing. I think this is a wonderful community that we have on social media and here on YouTube. So I want to be able to support other people who are also doing this. So tell me what you're up to. I'd love to hear about it, and I'd love to check your channel out. Until then, again, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And please, stay safe, take care of yourself. And what's the last thing I always say? That migraine wiped me out, okay? Oh, try to find some time every single day to do something that makes you happy, even if it's just for a few minutes. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.